GOAL Project is a nonprofit Anglican mission organization committed to working ecumenically. We go out into a hurting world devastated by alcohol and other drug addiction, and such consequences as HIV/AIDS and violence. We help train indigenous leadership in how to heal themselves and others from the devastating disease of addiction, and to bring hope to alcoholics, addicts, and their families. We recruit and send short-term mission teams to train addiction counselors and prevention specialists, and to establish and support 12-step recovery groups.
We take teams of people on mission trips around the world, primarily to help set up 12-step programs around the world. We also will train people on prevention and treatment. Whatever they might have a need for, we will help them do that.
When you see one person's life transformed through the 12 steps in the gospel, it gives you hope that it can be many more. And that, to me, is what GOAL is all about, saying recovery is both possible and available.
Yes, I certainly see one of my visions for GOAL as being helping the worldwide Anglican Communion in the area of the 12-step program, and being more specific, looking at particular areas of the world where we can let them know that we exist and let them know of the resources that we can provide in terms of training local people to do significant work in small groups.
In 1997, GOAL helped to organize a conference in Moscow initiating the Russian Opora Ecumenical Project to train church leaders and professionals. Opora sends out Russian trainers to lead basic addiction trainings and has started over 100 12-step groups in over 50 cities. The Opora Center has become a model missionary project for the healing of Russia. GOAL recently assisted Opora by sending a training team to set up 12-step groups with ORA, a drug dependency program in Tajikistan. Also, in 1997, GOAL began a similar effort in Romania, starting with addiction courses for social workers and psychologists, and bringing Floyd France, who is now a full-time Orthodox missionary. 60% of the adult population in Romanian villages have drinking problems, and 70 to 80% are unemployed. Every year, GOAL sends a short-term mission team to assist in Floyd's counselor training program. GOAL teams also visit and support the St. Nicholas Home, a home for children of addicted prisoners. These children love the missionary bear, Oli'i.
I'm Ferry. I'm an alcoholic in recovery, and I gained my sobriety thanks to the 12-step program. The GOAL missionaries have been coming for 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken. They came for 3 times, and each time we were electrified, and I felt replenished every time, and I think I can talk on behalf of my group too if I say that it's a celebration every time they come, every time you come. Because we get new things, we learn from your experience, and last but not least, the sharing of your strength and hope gives us a lot of power, keeps us sober for another year till you come back. So I see it as, if there hadn't been the St. Dimitri program, maybe not even the AA groups could have been survived. I'm sure of that because the St. Dimitri program actually endorses and sustains the activity and the life of the AA groups. It leads people to the AA groups, make them acquainted with the AA program, and actually prepares them for a new way of life, which AA basically provides.
In May 2004, we responded to a request from Kisumu, Kenya, to lead the first national conference on addiction, making the first link between HIV/AIDS and substances of abuse. Collaborating with a new Kenyan leader, Margaret Okich, we're preparing for a more comprehensive training in April 2005 for her SARA project. GOAL Project is a member of the Christian International Substance Abuse and Addiction Coalition based in England, isaacinternational.org, and Christian Recovery International based in California, christianrecovery.com. Goal participates as part of the consultant staff at Isaac's International School for the training of addiction counselors at the Freedom Center in Wadi Natrun, Egypt. Trainees come from many different countries to this desert site for 6 weeks every year to learn to be prevention and treatment specialists.
The first request that we would make of anybody who is watching this particular film is that we really need you. We need you because we need your prayers, primarily. We don't do this work without being surrounded by prayers. Prayers from those who are in recovery themselves, prayers from local churches. If you are a local church and you see this, if you have members of your congregation that have had experience in recovery, we ask them to send for an application. We really would need people who are willing to take a risk, to raise their own money, to go as volunteers. If you have any experience in recovery yourself, if you have some experience as an addiction counselor, we're looking for those who have special expertise, who have experience in prevention work, in treatment work, who are willing to go on a short-term mission team, and that's usually about anywhere from 10 days to 3 weeks to join a team. And you have to be part of a team which involves some training beforehand. It involves filling out an application form and approval and all the rest of it that goes with being a missionary. This is mission work. And anything you do will be appreciated by those who will grow tenfold. No matter what you say, what materials you take, your very presence will be a blessing to those that you minister to. I've had people come up to me after training and say, "Thank you for coming. You've changed my life." And that's what it's all about, changing lives.
Please visit our website at goalproject.org. Goal Project depends on your prayers and financial support to continue to bring healing hope to a hurting world. This is how you, your mission or outreach committee, or your recovery group can support Goal. Provide scholarship aid for trainees. Initiate and support recovery mission teams. Give to our general operating budget. Donations can be made through goalproject.org or sent to PMB 145, 910 Freeport Road, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15238.